It's Ask the Dietitian with Sally Sawaya from Sally's Diet Right.
Sally Sawaya is here. Finally, welcome.
Thank you, Gavin. Good morning.
So you were in the traffic this morning from Rabia. You came over the mountains and
Big Faya and then Babda.
yeah,
and there's a lot of traffic there.
50 minutes.
Yeah, it took me 50 minutes. So 25 minutes sitting in traffic in Babda.
Wow.
Oh.
Is there road
works and
road
these
works.
things? Yes.
Yeah, Baghdad's getting really busy because of that new highway, of course.
And now in
Exactly.
the summer, it's going to get busier and busier. Everybody goes up there to the mountains.
Yeah.
I'm still calling it the new highway, even though it's 10 years old. So, Sally Sawaya from Sally's Diet Right and Sally's Diet Right in Rabia. How's everything going there?
Very well, Gavin. Very well. Busy. Nice. It's the season.
Getting ready for the summer. This is your busy time.
Yes, true.
So you don't really want to
True.
be stuck in traffic for 25 minutes.
Exactly.
Now, Sally from Sally's Diet Right, she can answer any question you might have on nutrition, on dieting, on bulking up, anything you want. WhatsApp number 03-887-000. But I presume you've come with your top 5 things.
Yes. It's the 5 tips for mindful eating.
What is mindful eating?
It's a new trendy word. Everyone is using it in the media.
Okay.
It's about the concept to reconnect you more with the food you are eating, for being more
Sounds very
attentive to your more attentive to your food, more aware of what you are eating.
It's good, though. It's a good thing.
Yeah, so actually it's the opposite of what we are doing, of eating mindlessly, eating quickly, on the go, continuously, eating out of boredom and stress. So it's the opposite of that.
So it's like me. So I try and avoid white bread because I know that white bread is really bad for you.
Yeah.
Even though I really like it. So I try and avoid it because you can have, there is an alternative.
Yes.
So
there is-
that's mindful eating, I suppose. Okay. So let's go through these things on mindful eating number 5.
Eat when your body is physiologically hungry.
So when your body's
When-
asking for food.
Yeah, when your stomach is growling, when you are low on on energy, just make sure you are eating, and not when you are emotionally hungry, like we are doing all the time. So just stop a little bit, let your body process if you're really hungry. But again, don't go with a very huge appetite to your meal, or else you're eating just continuously to fill that void and not really eating mindfully and enjoying your food.
What if you're not hungry? Like sometimes when I'm like really busy doing something for like a full day, I can go for like hours and hours without eating, and then by night I'm like starving because I suddenly realize I'm hungry.
Yeah, for that concept, they say like don't eat except when you are hungry. But I
Yeah.
mean, you may be hungry but not knowing it. So just pause a little bit, check if
Take
you're
a
really
break,
hungry,
yeah.
have a healthy snack, and then when you reach home, you're not ravenous.
Yeah. Like destroying the fridge.
Yeah.
Mindful eating number 4.
Listen to your body and stop when you are full. We're always overriding our body's satiety signals. So here, just make sure to take a meal over 20 minutes because it takes that amount of time for your tummy to send a signal to your brain that you are full. So eat slowly, chew your food thoroughly in order to let your body catch up to your brain.
It's very important to eat slowly because that 20 minutes, I mean,
Yeah.
you feel like you're still hungry, but you're not.
Exactly.
If you finish your meal before 20 minutes.
True.
Number 3, mindful eating.
Think about how the food you are choosing is nutritious to you and not emotionally comforting. And I want to get back to your point here. Like, think how the food is processed, how it's done, how it came to your table. This is how you think when you are in mindful eating. Like, if you have it as white, you think about the grain and how they remove the outer part and it's not nutritious anymore. Think about the brown bread and how the
process
whole
of
grain
how it
is
got
there and it's more healthy for you, and then you will most probably have a deeper appreciation of the food in front of you.
Interesting.
I want to
like
moan
that.
about whole grain, by the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Stop the music just for a moment. 'Cause I just want to moan about, can find occasionally, like Spinners do have this official import by Netto, which is only 1,500 and it's multi-grain flour. But I have to go to Spinners to get that. I have to travel down to Spinners. So that there is that. But in other supermarkets, it's absolutely ridiculous.
And even it's not there. If you ask them, do you have whole wheat or whole grain
Yeah.
flour?
They might not even have it.
No.
White. We like white.
Yeah,
So we have a computer problem. Carry on with your top 5 things.
There's, I think, one or two more things. Okay, so at number 2.
Number 2, while you're eating, be completely present with your food. Silence your phone, turn off your computer, shut off the TV. So you need to be really single tasking and not multitasking. You have to take a seat and think about the food with no distractions. This way, it's much better, and you listen
enjoy
to your
it
signals more, and you enjoy it more, especially if you're having it with someone else.
That's true.
Then you listen to your cues even better.
definitely. And the number one thing of mindful eating.
Take time to fully notice the color, the feel, the flavor, the texture of your meal. So instead of wolfing down everything, pay attention to the spiciness of the dish, to the crunchiness of your salad. Focus on the food you're eating. And this was shown actually to make you feel more satisfied with your meal. And it helps maintaining your health. When they followed these people, mindful eaters, for a long time, they found that they have a better sense of well-being and they have lower body weight. So this is
it's almost like wine tasting, like when you're wine tasting, you smell the wine first.
Sawaya this morning. So the people getting married, congratulations. This is for you this morning.
Congratulations.
Sally Sawaya from Sally's Diet Right in the studio. Our WhatsApp number 03-887-000. Your questions for Sally this morning.
So there's actually a marathon happening this weekend. It's a women's marathon. And it's like one of the shorter ones. I think it's like 10K. Well, this person is participating in the 10K marathon this weekend. So she's asking, what should I eat for breakfast and during the marathon? She's saying, what about a banana and a date before? And maybe sultana raisins during.
Oh, yeah, that's really cool. Just before, it's very important that 3 or 4 days or 1 before the marathon, they normally do carb loading. They eat carbohydrate-rich foods such as pasta, potatoes, rice.
We actually have a question about that too.
Okay, so we're starting in order then. Yeah. Okay, to maximize your energy stores, you need that. And then just before the marathon, like 1 or 2 hours before the marathon, it's nice to have an easily digestible meals, rich in carbs, moderate in protein, and low in fat. So easily digestible. We're talking about, for example, a low-fat cheese sandwich or low-fat yogurt with muesli or like peanut butter on toast. So this really fuels the workout. Now, during the workout, some people opt for having a banana or some raisins or dates, which is actually cool.
Raisins are easy because while you're running, it's just
if you tolerate solid food while you're running. Some people can't tolerate solid food, so they have, the sports drinks to give them glucose, a source of sugar as well as electrolytes, the ones you lose in the sweat. So it helps stabilize your blood sugar, maintain your energy levels. So if you're in for solid food, you can have some banana or other fruits, or else just have, the sports drink or sports gels.
Okay. So actually, this person who was asking about the carb loading was saying that they told her that she needs to be having white bread instead of brown bread, and she's like, "Why is that? I thought that white bread was supposedly bad." And we were talking about that.
Exactly, but in some occasions, like for athletes, because they need to load on carbs, they need to have a lot of carbs. And if you have whole grain, multigrain, or carbs rich in fiber, then you get fuller faster. So for that,
and you don't want that in this case.
And sometimes we give a lot of simple sugar to satisfy the needs of carbs. So sometimes they give a lot of sugar, jam, puddings with extra sugar, and simple carbs just for carb loading purposes. But then they can go back to their normal diet after the event, definitely.
03-887-000. WhatsApp number for Sally Sawaya this morning.
Somebody's asking about sweeteners. I'd like to ask about sweeteners that do not contain aspartame. And are they better than normal sugar? That's from Roland this morning.
Okay. I think even now you can go for natural sweet alternatives like stevia, and it's available, in the market. But even aspartame in small amounts or other types of sweeteners in small amounts, it's okay to have them. It doesn't have any adverse health effects.
Small amounts.
The amount you do when you want to sweeten your coffee, for example, or tea, it's fine.
So like 1 coffee a day with that?
Yeah, or 2 or 3. It's just, moderate amounts. But for people who really have a lot of intake, and that's huge, if you have it all the time, and a lot of many diet soft drinks, for example, and a lot of sweet, unsweetened, with sweetened.
So you're basically adding aspartame to everything you eat.
And then it's better to exceed a certain limit, and there are certain limits that you shouldn't exceed.
Okay.
But you can go for sucralose, for example, or stevia to be on the safe side, but these are actually safe.
Okay. And another question, someone's asking about rice cakes. Are they good for dinner?
Now, the problem with rice cakes is that they have a high glycemic index. They can make your blood sugar spike and then go down quickly. And we don't like this ups and downs with blood sugar.
Because it makes you hungry.
It makes you hungry faster, exactly. So while you're buying those kind of cakes, go for the whole grain ones. With, for example, the whole grain.
Wheat ones.
Whole wheat, whole wheat is fine. Or multigrain. I like the one with multigrains inside the
corn
cakes.
Also, I've seen.
Yeah, why not? But studies have shown that they have a high glycemic index, so go for the multigrain one.
Okay, so multigrain is better.
Well, thank you for your advice today.
You're welcome.
Sally.
Sorry you got stuck in traffic coming here.
It's okay, Gavin. It's worth it.
Remind us, how can we get in touch with you at Sally's Diet Right?
My Facebook and my Insta, Sally's Diet Right, and the right is spelled R-I-T-E.
Sally's Diet Right. Thank you for coming in today.